Hello everybody and welcome to our great finale. I'm gonna blow my own trumpet here a little bit, but I think this mega campaign has been really great and I'm really hoping today to top it off with something worthwhile. Now I do want to say a big shout out to everybody that has gone ahead and supported the mega campaign this year. It has been very much appreciated. If you want to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe down below, leave a comment potentially. It does help out quite a bit. Mostly with the algorithm and whatnot like that on YouTube. And it's obviously the best way to support these mega campaigns every year. Now, we will be doing a Redux this year as well. If you don't know what that is, that's where I go back to the CK3 episode, the very end of where we left off before we transferred into EU4, and I pick a different nation in the end of that game and go through a whole other mega campaign. Some people don't know we even do the Reduxes. There's been a few on the channel already, and if you haven't seen a Redux before on this channel, feel free to go back, have a look at them. But we'll be doing another one this year, and if you want to go ahead and leave me suggestions who you think at the end of our CK3 game, other than us, who would, interestingly enough, worth playing, then leave a little comment down below who you think will be worth us going back to and doing essentially a whole other mega campaign with at the end of our CK3 game. But enough of that, let's get in and see what the world looks like and go over a couple issues we're going to have. Because if you do not know, with the VIC3 to HOI4 converter, let's just say it's not exactly the best, the strongest converter out of the bunch. So the VIC2 to HOI4 converter is way better. It actually adds portraits into the game, focus trees, a whole bunch of stuff like that. The VIC3 one isn't quite as fleshed out just yet, but we have a few things to remedy that. First off, we're just going to go around and clean up a few things in the converter that didn't work, like this nation that is known as DO3. And once we have done that, we are now ready to get into our game. And this is the world as it currently stands. Oh, what a spectacular emperor we have there, Mr. Jean-Francois Yamato. Now, like I said, quite a lot wrong with the converter. Not a lot of stuff works, like the fact we don't have a focus tree, but we will have one in a minute. And of course, no one has like leader portraits. Like the flags are also a big issue, but hey, look, Germany's got a guy. It's Beppo Fazio. Oh, I forgot Germany was formed by an Italian. By Beppo Fazio. The great German dictator Beppo Fazio. But to get ourselves a little bit of a chance of something happening today, we've got ourselves a mod that actually a lot of people suggested I use anyway, which is the better generic focus tree. And you can understand why once, if you remember the video we did on it, but I'm just going to go ahead, turn this on for me and every AI nation. And boom, look at that. Okay, so not only do we get a lot of stuff to do, it also generates actual expansion for you as well. We get ourselves a few claims in the world that we can then go ahead and use. And so does everyone else. So we will actually have ourselves a bit of fun in the world. And on top of that, I think this is a much better focus tree than actually is the ones that the VIC2 would generate anyway. There's a lot of good stuff in here and will make the AI a bit more competent. One thing I will have to do is kind of have my finger in the pie here a little bit. I'm going to have to go around and make sure that the AIs, well, at least all the major powers, do go down the collectivist path over here so they do get those claims. Because if they do just go over into the individualist one, yeah, they don't get any claims. So I'm now going to go ahead, go around to every nation and do that. So Beppo Fazio, you're up first. Now with that all out the way, let's take a look at where our great empire currently stands. We do have our boy Jean-Francois Yamato still in control of our country, but I do think the whole absolutism probably does need to end, especially because things were very unstable towards the end of our Victoria-free game. A lot of these colonies were being a bit pesky, so maybe potentially having an elected official would be a bit more beneficial than this very medieval dressed man in control of our country currently. Now we also have mysteriously misplaced our navy between games, and I guess we left it in the 19th century. So we're definitely going to have to rebuild that, which I'm already going to get to work on. Our industry is very good, obviously. We are the #1 great power in the world currently. We've got a lot of land, so that's good. But everyone else also has pretty good industries too, because it's Vicky free. But last, let's unpause and see how this goes. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming there were some wars going on in the world. Yeah, we've got the Venetian-Sicilian War and the radical Tibetan War. What a time to be alive! And I do think this is the only proper war currently ongoing, and it is the Tuscans versus the Venetians up here, and also the Sicilians with their placeholder flag. Oh, and our little Norman stabilization front in China has exploded. Well, that's not ideal, and I'm assuming the politics at home have it so that, yeah, I can't actually join. I guess we're not in a stable situation right now. Or maybe potentially the people at home have thought to themselves, I think we should probably get out of the Norman stabilization front, because it's never been very stable. I mean, our puppet could pull it off, I think. They seem pretty even. Oh, yeah, that didn't go too well, did it? And the new NSF seems to have some very radical ideas. One of such radical ideas is apparently their naming conventions, because I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty huge blow to our empire. The Norman stabilization front, not an official part of the empire, just a little bit of a mandate of stabilization that kind of just pillaged all of China. Yeah, I think after the absolute failure of the establishment to keep a hold of China there, though, we're definitely gonna go ahead and get rid of the emperor. I mean, at least put you in a room where we can't see you, because I've had enough of you and your Frenchness. I think it's time we get someone just a little bit more competent. It's okay though, Mr. France, Yamato, we will keep you around. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure that somebody maybe elected will also get a say in a thing or two here. Oh, and it looks like the Chinese are taking that opportunity right there and retaking their land. Well, we've put the king in a room somewhere, just giving him a little map with units that he's moving around, thinking he was doing something, and we've instead elected Derek Bourguignon. Is this worse or better? Well, I guess China's back. I mean, I'm sure there's no hard feelings, right? We can get along. Just remember, alright? I was keeping things stable while you were being eaten alive by the Persians and the Hindustanis. Come on, Mr. Shuzstem $10, Shuz $173 new. All the remnants of the British colonies as well seem to be going at it. We've got New England and, of course, Michigan. Who's going to come out on top? God knows. Oh, and San Marco has come out on top over there. I think this is probably going to be the closest thing we get to an Italy this game. So the great naval rearmament, after the even greater mystery of where the hell the navy went, is currently underway. Not too sure if the AI is even going to build a navy, but I think they'll probably at least spam out a few destroyers, which let's go have a little look actually. Yep, that's exactly what they appear to be doing. Oh, Germany's actually building a navy, so I should actually build a navy. Oh god, okay, looks like New England's actually slaying the great Michigan beast right now. I did not think it was going to go like that. It's definitely something we should be keeping an eye on, though, considering we are pretty heavily invested in the New World still. Our colonies, even if they were a little bit of rebellious, are definitely coming around now that we've had a bit of a rework of who's in charge. I just saw, yep, France and Germany are going at it. That was incredibly quick. Okay, and in terms of who's got the numbers here, I do not think it's going to be France. I do believe, though, France was originally part of Lombardy's mad dash at forming Germany, and they did break out of it, so I guess they're still just kind of settling on the border here. Oh, and one war started, one war has ended. There goes New England. They've got themselves all of Michigan over there. Well, actually, you know, even with the troop differences here, it looks like France is actually holding on on. I kind of actually want to get an attaché over here just so we can have a little peek. Yeah, it is just pure infantry slamming into infantry here. The Germans made a pretty big breakthrough there, and it does look like the French are probably going to capitulate. I don't know what this peace deal is going to look like, though. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait, did AI France just get an encirclement there? That's technically cut off, right? Oh, they got back out. Still, pretty funny. At the same time, Brabant and Luxembourg also going at it. Oh, and Germany also winning on Luxembourg. He's probably finish off France first. And there's quite a few Iranian troops on my border here, so I'm going to match them there. Not too sure who actually will be getting goals on me, as I don't want any spoilers here, but I get the feeling they might get some. Oh, and yep, Germany just annexed all of France back into Greater Germany. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Not the war. The fact Arabia has the Canadian flag. Sure, why not? Oh, that's going to be a little tricky, though. Hungary's also been declared on by Poland and Lithuania. That is probably our first real big war. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hungarians absolutely sweeping through right now. That's actually kind of pretty scary. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at those Hungarian numbers right there. Up to 249. The Poland, Lithuania, 141. Jeez. Did they just straight up annex them? They just straight up annex them. That is a huge Hungary. Well, Germany, good luck. Oh, they've also actually boosted tension enough for me that I can finally make a faction. There we go. The Great Norman Prosperity Circle. I think, yeah, we're the first faction to be made as well. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Hungarians are now also going in on the Spanish. I think you are biting off a bit more than you could chew right here. Do they also have war goals on... Who is that? Hold on. They have war goals on Hindustan as well. Oh, yep. They are still just going. They've just declared war on Guinea as well. And... Come on, guys. Now, I don't get claims. I'm not an AI nation. So, for me to even be able to justify, we need 50% world tension, which is rapidly approaching. Although it is 1941 right now. So, I think at some point we're probably gonna have to do something. They got Britain's at war with Spain, and that has pushed us over the limit we need to now be able to do something. I am very, very tempted to get China back under control. Not necessarily back in the NSF, but just a bit more aligned to us, because I'm a little bit worried about expansion of other people into them. Plus, don't like that. Ooh, that is a lot of Chinese troops, though. That is a lot of troops. Okay, they are actually all just light infantry brigades, so they are pure infantry. We should be fine. Oh, I guess the re-stabilization of China has now begun. I think some throughout history may argue that all of our interventions in China have led to pure misery and failure. And I can assure you, great people of the Norman Empire, we won't be bucking that trend today. And even with their terrible infantry, they are leading a very tough defense over here. It was a very, very tough resistance, but the Chinese have been pushed back to their last holdings, and that is that. Now, we're not going to take everything here. I'm going to re-establish a stabilization front down in the south of China there, just so that we have a bit of a buffer between our little holdings, and I think that is probably all we're going to do, other than taking their northern stuff. Yeah, we'll leave the Chinese back to their own things there. I have something else I want to do as well now. You see, I'm noticing more and more troops on my border from Iran, and I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by it. I think the Persian state is far too large, far too in charge, and with all of the European powers sort of busy in their own little conflicts over there, I think now would be a perfect time to strike. Well, there you go. We're actually getting a faction being created. The European group between Spain and Arabia. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we're getting a few more people in there now. And there you go. That is our rival right there. It's a pretty large power block between Germany and Spain there. Oh, I've beaten you a few times already, Persia, but this will hopefully be the final nail in the coffin. They already got a huge encirclement on them over there, but I do think they've also got, yeah, they got a ton of troops. I think ours are a lot better though. Oh god, okay, I did not see that. Hungary is also now fighting the Germans, and it ain't looking too well. We're gonna, okay, that's one hell of a huge Germany. Even if our troops are numbered and our planes outnumber them, they do still have the numbers on the ground. It's going to be a long bloody push all the way back to the homeland. Also, just got ourselves another faction formed, the European Pact versus the European Group. Amazing naming choices, fellas. Yeah, that is led by Great Britain, I believe, and they are about to fall. Oh, and there they go. Great Britain is no more. Hey, and I guess Spain's truly made it to the new world over there, but now Germany and Spain, that is a huge power block right there. Meanwhile, just been sneak attacked by Tibet. You know what, Mr. Bourguignon, I think we've had you long enough now. We're gonna go ahead and see who comes after you. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but we have Tancred Hrout. And I'm going to go ahead and make him our supreme leader. There we go, our supreme leader. He is going to be the one to lead us now to victory against the Persian menace. Millions upon millions have perished, but we are finally besieging the homeland of the Persians. I ain't kidding about the millions thing. It's been a bit of a slog. Oh, and there you go. What the hell am I going to do here, by the way? Okay, now, no pun intended here, but taking the step here is going to be our step into Europe again. I have taken the Iranians as a bit of a vassal state down there. I'm going to use them as a nice buffer and also released a bit of the Arabian land back to them. But the European group now has actually gotten a little bit smaller. I think Bajamaland and Ryazan and Poland, Lithuania have all left. And now I think I'm gonna go in. Now, it's not just because they're the only other rival faction around, it's also because I've got my heart set on a piece of land that they just so happen to have taken. Well, not before I get declared on by these guys right here. And wait, no, wait, did Pajamaland also? Okay, well, once again, my greatest ally. Oh, unsurprisingly, my very battle-hardened troops are having no problem just running over these guys. Of course, there'd be no better owner of that land than Bajamaland. That has also secured us now an ally in our faction, unless we're about to leave, because we are not the same ideology. We're also just going to go straight up declare on Poland and Lithuania, since they got shot back out of Hungary after Germany capitulated them, and give that to Bajamia too, which is going to give us a very, very nice front line now on the Germans. Now, it's definitely going to be a global conflict because, again, I got all my colonies. They're also bordering Spain over there and Germany, technically, too now. The troops are all lining up and they are everywhere. Look how many the Germans have over there as well. I mean, I think we're going to have them, but this is going to be our final battle here. Oh, justification is ready. And we ain't waiting around. That's a lot of green. I am hoping all my colonies and stuff can hold out on their own because I'm not giving them a damn piece of help. I'm going to focus right on the European front. Oh my god, look at that. Can we get this encirclement here? Where are my tanks? They're over there. Hold on. God, they keep slipping out, but look how many units are in that tile right there. I mean, it's closing in on them, but it is very tight if we're going to get this encirclement or not. I think I'm going to get it either here or here. We are... That's going to be a lot of units. There you go. Look at that one. And of course, while I'm busy, Hindustan just declared on China. Oh, going back to old habits, huh? They're also just declaring on me too. I don't have anything over there to deal with that. All right, gonna have to take a momentary pause on the offensive over here with one of the armies, bring them over to come help in India, deploy this army that I was going to use for India. But as you can see in the corner there, New England has declared on Mexico. And I'm gonna have to go over there now, shore up the defenses. All right, we are trying to like do a little sneak attack through the Himalayas here. cut off the Indians for their advance that they have managed to do here. Oh, Hindustan capitulated, but I am not going to do the cleanup here. There are so many different troops everywhere. I can't afford. I'm going to have to run all my way back now. It's because whilst I was over there dealing with Hindustan, guess who naval invaded behind? Don't get me started on whatever the hell is happening over here. I think our best bet here is just we're gonna have to keep pushing because they just keep arriving back over in places I have conquered. We need to get both Germany and Spain capitulated, and then I guess we'll try save the new world. That's one of them. Germany down. Now let's just hope the Spanish have overcommitted to just being annoying over in India and we can just go right through. Oh, yep. They are seeming pretty damn uncoordinated, very confused. 400 odd troops, 379 minimum. They ain't here. And there you go. The gamble paid off. Now we need to triple down and get New England. We'll leave one of these armies in Europe just in case. So I'm going to bring over this spare one. Actually, I guess we'll use this one right here. It is closer after all, and try and do something here because they have full control right now. The great clap back is here. I think I'm also going to have to take that emergency European army and go send them to India though, because this is getting out of hand. We're going to have just got here in India, stabilize it a little bit. Going to have to leave now because guess who's back in Germany? It's Germany. Just need to rush down New England now, get them capitulated. I got so many of their troops encircled in Mexico. They are completely open. These, by the way, absolutely disgusting. Like, it's bad everywhere. It's bad. Does look like the rest of my allies, though. They have managed to push India back in there. I'm dealing with the German front as well over there, and we're getting close on a capitulation on New England. I didn't realize I was that close to capitulating them, but there you go. We did it. We actually did it. There's no one left in the world alive, by the way. Now, after our great concert of not Europe, the entire world, we finally settled on some borders everybody can agree on because I hold the biggest gun. And I think it looks pretty damn good. Gone ahead, given the Mughals to the other Indian state that did join on our side, so as a reward they can deal with that mess. Gave Arabia a little bit of their land back, but not too much, and we have gone ahead and put ourselves in control of all the African colonies until we see fit to divvy them out into, you know, a little more subjects here and there, like our African, I think this is a Crusader state actually that was just kind of sat in Tunis forever. So at some point I got them as a puppet, so just gave them a whole bunch of land. We've re-established the great empire of Hungary and brought back San Marco. I've even gone as far as releasing France back into the world. Well, I feel like there's something I'm missing. Oh, there we go. I think I'll be taking that back. After Germany and Spain were both a bit of a nuisance, I've also gone ahead and put the NSF in control of them because I think they're very quickly gonna learn a lesson from this. That being, I hope you like working in the mines. Jamia for being once again MVP of the entire mega campaign, and every mega campaign ever has got themselves a whole bunch of land to say thank you. But most importantly, after taking back Normandy, we also finally now directly control that big old island we've been waiting for. And technically we didn't have to march our boots on there, and it's not the first or even the second or third time we have marched boots onto the Great British Isles, but they are now firmly part of our empire where they will stay. The New World changed quite a little bit as well. I did give Bolivia a whole bunch of land. They also did join on our side. I expanded Norman Mexico and Alaska, and then just made New England a puppet. Well, they too were very close to becoming the newest NSF front, I'm gonna be real. But I think that is where we are gonna end it today for our mega campaign. It was one hell of a great war at the end there. I think this world would be absolutely destroyed in so many ways. Millions of people gone, borders completely destroyed, it'd be a mess. But I've had a lot of fun in it today, and this mega campaign in general. I think it's definitely one of the best we've done in a while, and even though this converter was obviously not the best, I'm sure it'll be much better next year. I still had a lot of fun, especially with the better focus, generic focus tree mod that came in clutch. Obviously makes the AI a little bit of a wild card on who they're going to get claims on, but that's kind of why I decided not to go peeking for anyone's claims or focuses. I wanted to be surprised as to what would happen, and I was definitely surprised about getting backstabbed by everyone. But if you enjoyed this year's mega campaign, I'd really appreciate it, of course, if you give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, or if you want to go ahead, do a little bit more, you can become a channel member. You know, you'll get access to the Redux campaign a little bit earlier. And of course, the thing that I think is way more important than all of that is obviously saying thank you to all the mod developers that work on the converters to make this possible every year. I will again leave every one of them linked down below. If you ever thought about making your own mega campaign, having a go, even if it was between 2 games, great time to do it. I think all the converters have, you know, their benefits are all really good, and you could do a lot of fun stuff in a game where you actually keep going, keep playing. I mean, even if you would just do CK3 to EU4 or something like that, you can have a lot of fun. I think even more fun sometimes than just playing a normal EU4 game. And even going into Vicky 3, I had a lot more fun in Vicky 3 knowing that I carried that save forward. I had way more fun, actually. I actually enjoyed a Vicky 3 game for once. But yeah, everything will be linked down below. Go ahead, support the channel by leaving a like, subscribing down below, and support the mod developers, which make this all possible. But until next year, my little gravy Timothys, I want you all to have a merry holidays if you do go ahead and celebrate. And if you don't, I hope you stick around for the channel for a little bit longer, because we will have more videos for you to watch and enjoy. But I guess until next year, for mega campaigns, goodbye.